We're about to start our very own lobster tour, a do-it-yourself tour of the South Shore, because this year the lobster crawl of the South Shore got cancelled because of COVID. So we're going to do our very own tour by ourselves.
I hope you are still craving lobster by the end of this, because I don't know yet if we'll be craving it still. We probably will, or be like almost tired of it. There is lobster everything along this coast.
We're actually just outside of Liverpool in a place called White Point, and we're at the White Point Beach Resort. So we're going to give you a quick tour of the room, and then we're going to go get our first lobster meal.
I believe this is like a premier Nova Scotia destination, actually. We really weren't sure what to expect because we've never been here. We are in an oceanfront cabin! So this is our cozy little cabin. We have a beautiful fireplace, TV, microwave, fridge, couch. Is this a pull-out couch? I'm not positive. It might be. It is! Beautiful shower and bath. This is our bedroom. It's super cozy. There's 2 beds, and look at this view.
Get down there.
I'm stuck. You see my hair?
No.
Welcome to our bedroom. This was very difficult to get down here. Now let's go to supper. We are at Elliot's dining room here at the White Point Beach Resort, and we're about to have lobster poutine. It is fresh cut fries with chunks of lobster, lobster cream, and cheese curds. Paired with a local craft beer, we're about to dive in. It's really good. It's so creamy. Look at that cream. We love food, however, we've said this numerous times. We are food people, but we are not foodies because we don't know all the proper words. How do you describe food?
What do you rate it? Like a 10? 10 out of 10?
I would rate that a 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Oh, great first meal. Yeah.
I don't want to rate all of these. What if we don't have a good one? I'm sure we will not. And that's the beauty of the South Shore, is that it's all fresh lobster. There's a bunny right in front of us. Sorry, there's a bunny. He's licking his foot. He also must have had lobster. We got some bunny food.
We have another poutine.
This is just me and my baby poutine.
Wait, did you see this?
Ew, what's that smell? The other day we were on the Halifax waterfront and they had 2 bonfires going, and there was this little kid with his dad in front of us, and he says, "Ew, Dad, what's that smell?" And I felt so bad for him. The poor kid didn't know what a bonfire was.
There is a pool here, but we will not be using it, but we thought we'd show you anyway. And an interesting fact, that this lobster is the only like lasting thing.
One of the 2 lasting things.
Because this place burnt down.
We don't know our facts. I would fact check.
Someone just walking by told us that. Just had an amazing sunrise here at White Point. We're up early, we're gonna get on the road right away. But we're just taking a quick walk on the beach. Oh, and I just wanted to mention about these rocks. They're not normally here during the summertime. It's usually like white and sandy and beautiful. It's kind of similar to Ingonish Beach in Cape Breton, where, you know, the rocks come in the wintertime and go away in the summertime. We're here in Shag Harbour with Wesley.
Hey guys, nice to meet you.
We are at Fisher Direct, and we're about to do something really unique to the area. We're going to be taking a tour of a lobster facility. Is that what you call it?
Yeah, a lobster holding facility.
Yeah. So he's actually 3rd generation. He's going to show us around. This is an experience that is available during Lobster Crawl. You can book with them and stay at the Starboard and have a full tour. So it's something to look forward to for next year.
You guys are more than welcome to pick them up.
Just pick them up?
Yeah.
So what does that mean when he's doing that?
So that means it's very lovely. So you can tell like the quality of the lobster. So if you pick it up, you see how this one's the claws don't come up,
Yeah.
that means it's kind of weak. But
Right.
but if you pick a lobster up
And these flapping.
and the claws come up like that means like it's a very strong lobster. Also, the hardness of the shell. So you
Okay.
feel like these are like the harder the shell,
Yeah.
the more meat, the better it is. The difference, if you want to flip them upside down, the difference between a male and a female is I'll show you. The males have a hard, these things right here.
Okay.
They're hard, and that would be a male. And then the ones that have a soft thing would be a female.
Okay.
And that's how you distinguish between a male and a female.
Soft thing. This thing is what it's
I
called.
think technically it would be his genitals, but I didn't
Right.
want to say that. I wasn't sure how to word that right.
That was amazing.
That's really cool.
We weren't really sure what to expect when we went there, but it turned out like Wesley was really cool and
Super cool.
had a lot to say, and it was
Also
really
has
interesting.
an interesting accent. I had to ask him about it, but apparently like there's definitely an accent that comes with the South Shore, and he said that his wasn't even the thickest, but that his accent can get mistaken for kind of like an Australian
Yeah.
twang to it, but super cool, super friendly guy, third generation at the plant, and big plans for the future to be offering more experiences and tours for local people looking to get an insight of lobster on the South Shore. And now where are we going? We're
Next, we're going
to
to Captain Cat's.
eat lobster.
More lobster.
We
Let's
got
go.
to hold some, and now we got to eat some. Ooh. Captain Cat's is also home to Lucy the Lobster, so while the rest of Canada has Groundhog Day to see if it's going to be an early spring or late winter, we have a lobster, and her name is Lucy, and she is the one that tells us. Let's go say hi to Lucy.
How big is Lucy?
Probably about 6 pounds probably.
And sometimes we have to put it in by itself because it decided it wanted to eat the other ones.
But you cannot do a lobster tour without popping into Barrington Passage. We are here at Captain Cat's Lobster Shack, and they have so many different lobster options. 18 in fact, so you can choose everything from lobster quesadillas, lobster melts, creamed lobster, lobster fondue. The options are endless.
Skylar went with the creamed lobster roll. It's a South Shore family favorite here. And I went with the cold lobster roll. It's award winning, so I had to get that. It said that on the menu. It's got some green onion and celery in there and a side of coleslaw. It looks super delicious.
I want to take another bite because it's so good, but I'm still enjoying what's in my mouth. Oh my gosh, it's just dripping. This is going to be the weirdest video ever.
We stopped to check out the store. We weren't going to film anything, but once we got in there, I really wanted to kind of show you guys around. So this is called Fashion Fix, and they have lots of cool little things. This place is really cool.
So cool.
So it's called Fashion Fix. It's in Barrington. Look it up.
Time to explore the Sherose Trail.
This trail is super cool. There's a bunch of painted rocks everywhere, and I think you can paint your own.
And leave one, and you can, I think you can pick one up too, but they suggest if you take one to leave one. So we're gonna have to come back with painted rocks and add our own little masterpieces.
And people hide them really good. Like there was just like a little hole in the ground that someone put one in.
It's just so whimsical. It's really neat. I love it. There's like themes. There's like
Yeah.
little villages. This is a Fantasyland theme, so there's some Star Wars, a dragon. Tonight we are staying in Barrington, and we are at the Starboard Inn. There isn't a main inn with lodging. However, we are in one of their brand spanking new chalets, and it is gorgeous. And we got a welcome parcel. So yeah, Lobster capital of Canada, a bunch of Barrington goodies, lobster shirts. We will we'll break all of that out and show you more in a moment, but come see the room. So earlier when we met Wesley, he is actually one of the owners, or the owner, I believe, of this place. And he was saying that the chalets are really nice and brand new, but super modern bathroom. The bedroom is gorgeous. Nice big bedroom, 2 beds, TV on the wall, big closet, and a living area, complete with kitchenette. I love this. This is like the perfect size for us. 2 thumbs up, 2 claws up. 2 claws up.
Check out my socks.
2 claws up.
We just discovered something. Look at this. This is too much. Thank you so much. It's
Barrington
crazy.
Municipality, Susie, huge shout out to them. We're assuming they're for us. What if they're not for us? Oh my gosh, I can't believe that we got presents. We got a Barrington glass Lobster Capital shirt, and another Lobster Capital shirt as well.
We should put those on right now.
We should put them on right now. Oh, hi!
We're David and Skylar.
Hi!
Davey and Sky. We're in the Barrington.
2 mugs. One says Lobster Capital of Canada and one says Barrington. I'm not sure what those are. What are those? Like to put like snacks in?
There's a bottle opener on the bottom.
Huh. Maybe they go. I'm so
They're gonna be
confused.
laughing at us like, those are something to do with...
Lobster,
Yeah.
maybe? Probably. 2 towels. Oh, for Toby!
Oh my god. It's for the pets. This is a little mouse for my boy.
Oh my gosh! For Toby and
Wow.
Indy! My heart! Thank you so much, guys. I hope you guys are watching this. Definitely, and if you're watching this and you obviously probably didn't give us this, you should come to Barrington because they're the sweetest humans ever.
We are now heading to explore Cape Sable Island, which the locals call Cape Island. But look at this. This crazy fog just rolled in like in a minute. It was sunny, and then we looked out the window
blinked.
and
David
boom.
went to go fly the drone, and the drone was acting up, and we're like, oh, I guess that's kind of foggy. And then all of a sudden, it was super foggy. We're hoping that by the time we get to a sunset spot, it is it clears up.
We're doing it anyway.
Fingers crossed.
Claws crossed.
Claws crossed. Oh yeah, we do not have fingers this week. We have claws.
Just down in Clark's Harbour right now, and it's really pretty with these boats in the fog. How's the sunset?
Ugh, probably one of the best I've ever seen.
We are here at Baccaro Lighthouse. I think that's how you say it. For sunrise. Baccaro. But that fog came last night and it did not leave.
No, it's thick as molasses out there.
We just drove the 2 hours from Barrington to Lunenburg today, and we're just gonna explore the town, get some good, more lobster eats.
We're gonna go hit up a restaurant first thing. We were going to take a bunch of photos around the town. This is a UNESCO Heritage Site town, and if you look up Lunenburg, you'll be picking your jaw up off the floor over how beautiful it is. However, this fog is sticking around for the day.
Yeah, hopefully it leaves later today.
Hopefully it clears up.
Yeah.
Popping into Lunenburg, we're here at the dockside. They have fresh live lobsters up front, and we got these steamed lobster tails with shrimp, some fries, side of veggies, and a fresh roll. Love a buttery piece of lobster.
We just checked into the Brigantine.
Brigantine?
Brigantine?
Bridgerton?
One of those.
One of those. We're not positive. It's actually just above the Grand Banker restaurant here in Lunenburg and right next to the brewery that we were just at. The owner actually owns all three businesses and we are in the Pictou Castle room.
Yeah. Give you a little tour.
A little tour. Big beautiful bed. Chair. Nice windows.
And then it's starting to clear up a little bit. Like you can kind of slightly see across the water.
But come see the best part. Nice beautiful bathroom, but
We have our own balcony.
oh, we're in that guy's video. Hi.
We just checked these guys out downstairs and they make these liter cans, which is super cool. You don't really see that too often. Like maybe Colt 45 or something. For our next dish, we're here in Lunenburg at the Knot Pub, and this is the Lobster linguine in a sherry sauce.
Hot fire. When I got the chicken club sandwich. Oh, that was a hot fry. Look at that honey mustard, bacon, and a big old dill pickle. You're making fun of my thumbs up.
Yes. The Knot was great.
Beautiful spot.
It's where the locals eat, apparently.
So it was super duper busy.
It's hard to get in, so book a reservation.
Make a reservation. Even if it's a Thursday, you should make a reservation.
This is about a 5-minute walk from the Knot. This is a really cool spot right by the golf course, and a lot of people walk their dogs here. And you can see our like room just right across there.
Oh, it's an apartment or home.
I was going to say that. We're tired.
It kind of is. Another place to get lobster here in Lunenburg is the Grand Banker Bar and Restaurant, and I got the lobster Benny. Look at that creamy hollandaise sauce and fresh lobster. It is March 26th, 2021, and exactly 100 years ago today, to the hour, the Blue Nose originally launched. And we just talked to the former captain, Captain Orval Banfield, and he actually gifted us a dime. Look at that! We got a photo with him too. We're gonna put this in a frame with the dime at home. Such a cool experience. Here in Lunenburg they have the Fisheries Museum of the Atlantic, and they've actually just gone through a refresh of the exhibit, including some added things to the Blue Nose section. We're about to get a sneak peek and see what you can look forward to, because it'll be open to the public this summer of 2021. We're gonna get to look at a few things that not many people have seen before on the Blue Nose.
This is what I've been living and breathing for the last month or so, is the Blue Nose Gallery. So follow me, let's go. We held out a lot of images that we've not showcased before. I can honestly tell you that I dreamt of Blue Nose images for weeks on end. I think I've seen every Blue Nose image that could possibly exist at this point in time. And then from that point became the lovely task of finding frames. Didn't know that was going to be a task, but it was. On launch day, you would see nothing but crowds of people were all the ways up here. It's probably one of my favorite stories is the launch story.
Some of you may know what this is. It's a dime! And it has the blue nose right on front there. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
It was a pleasure to meet you today
My
and
pleasure.
to hear some stories.
I always enjoy this.
Love it.
Famous to stick my tongue out.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning. It's been a wild morning, actually.
been a wild
it's not even
morning.
morning right now. It is noon. I wanna dance with somebody who loves me. We are here with Denise from Lunenburg Walking Tours, and she's going to tell us what she's going to be taking us on today.
We are going to be talking about the town of Lunenburg, its history, its architecture, and we are standing in front of this beautiful building that we here in Lunenburg call Lunenburg Academy. We call her the Castle on the Hill because of her grandness. She was a school up until 2012, and now we get to show people what it looks like inside.
Can you imagine going to school here? Bonkers.
1791.
Oldest inn in Canada. That's amazing.
This is the second oldest Anglican church in Canada.
Oh, wow.
The first would be, well, I'm not going to do all the work.
I'm not doing it. I don't know. What is it? What is it?
St. Paul's in Halifax.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah.
1749.
This is apparently a piece of the Berlin Wall.
It's just a new location.
We had shipped the McIntyre potato to primarily the port of Boston, and the McIntyre potato has kind of a bluish hue to the skin. And they don't tend to grow really round, they grow more of an oval shape like a nose. And we would ship them to Boston, native to Nova Scotian soil. The people of Boston started over the course of time, they called them a blue nose potato, and that led into Nova Scotians being nicknamed blue nosers, long before the blue nose ever came to be. So when we were going to build a vessel to represent us, it seemed only fitting that we call her blue nose. So it all has to do with potato.
Love it. They actually do those tours rain or shine, so.
It was like full on rain.
And salt. Is that what?
And they provided umbrellas.
Yeah,
and
the
we
umbrellas,
just-
and it was great.
And like the fog and everything, it just had a whole atmosphere about it. It was really, really neat. Our guides were fabulous, Denise and Eric and Liz, the owner, and we just learned so many neat little things about the town, so many cool things about the buildings.
And there's just a random piece of the Berlin Wall
yeah.
just in the middle of town.
There's a random cannon, like in the middle of the sidewalk, like little details that you would not see unless you took this tour, probably.
Yeah.
And they have a new package that's coming up actually this summer, so summer 2021, if you're watching this. And it's going to be with the Museum of Fisheries, and they're going to be doing everything Blue Nose, and they have a lot of really cool things. Hilda and Liz have cool things in the works, so keep an eye out for that.
We are here at Blue Rocks, just outside of Lunenburg this morning. It's about a 10-minute drive. It's pretty windy.
It's said to be the Lunenburg's answer to Peggy's Cove. So while Peggy's Cove is a cute and picturesque fishing village area with a lighthouse, this is also a very cute fishing village area.
The drone was like, whoosh, like this.
We're here with Emily. We're about to go inside and meet the current captain, Phil Watson, and show you around the Blue Nose. This is something that you can book too, so get excited about that. Hopefully 2021 summer you can come see it yourself. This is so cool. We are going below the Blue Nose, and that's what we're told is something that not a lot of people get to do.
But normally this would be a tree.
Okay.
So that's 100 feet long. So if you think of, a tree that's 100 feet tall, we probably don't have any here in Nova Scotia, but that means the butt of it is this big around, because the top of it is 13 inches across, finished. Break in case of emergency, the ship's a dry ship. There's no alcohol on the ship, and so we keep. And there's been a bottle of rum hanging in the galley since before I started. A friend of mine by the name of Derek Hatfield, who's a round the world solo sailor, and he passed away a couple of years ago. So and he lived in Mahone Bay, so we took the ship in front of his house, and I took the bottle down and went, and he and I had a drink together. And, yeah.
That's special.
So cool. Yeah. And then that's the cook's cabin behind you there.
Oh, so like that's his bed.
That's his bed.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Yeah.
It's just filled with all the things right
so
now.
there's a strip of wood from every province.
Oh wow.
Right. And then the black granite is from up north. And then at the far end of the table there, the circle is a gold nugget from the Yukon. So then all the premiers have signed up. The premiers at the time of the table still signed the other side of the table. You know, navigation computers, communication computers, so we have satellite, ability to talk via satellite, phone or telex. Spin it a whole turn.
No.
Yes.
Oh my god.
This is the main boom. It's a piece of British Columbia Douglas fir, 81 feet long, weighs 3,500 pounds. And although fixed in place now in the summer when we're sailing, that will actually swing out all the way over the side of the ship.
That tour was so interesting.
We are so lucky and so fortunate to have been able to do that. Captain Phil Watson was amazing. There's so much knowledge. He was the captain for 20 years. 20 years and still is. So they're getting ready actually as early as next week. They're gonna have some new crew coming in and they gotta do like so much training, and then they'll set sail, and they have a full schedule available online. You can check out where they will be. What else do you have to say about it?
I don't know. We forgot to ask him for a dime.
We did forget to I didn't really want to ask him for money though, like but Emily, everybody was awesome. We had an amazing time. We went and checked out their store, the Blue Nose 2 store, and they have a bunch of merch, and they have some very special items that are for the 100th anniversary, as well as some new goodie treats that we picked up too.
Chains and anchors, and if it was metal and it needed to be bent and it was used on a boat, they made it. So ironwork is what they called it, hence the name of our distillery.
I love it.
He came down and he said, you know, this is after he'd watched us for a number of years, he says, you know, you guys have actually done pretty well here, so maybe you'd like to have my anvil. Because he wasn't using it anymore.
He judge you guys.
He did, he truly did. In that she runs on a wood fire.
Ooh,
very
that's
unusual.
Nice.
Yes, she's great to cozy up to of a winter's evening.
So what they normally run on?
You'll see our new one. It runs on steam generated heat.
Okay.
Most of them are either electric or propane or that kind of thing. What's wacky about the vodka is that it's made from apples. Most vodka that you taste is made from grain. A lot of it from corn, actually. Once again, we certainly made life interesting for the excise people. But they said, well, it's just out there, and it's not like it's hidden. So as long as we could insure it, they said it would be fun. And the insurance company was very funny too.
Do many people know that it's out there? Is it locked?
Everybody knows.
I think we stayed like an extra hour.
I don't know. I feel like we just tried. We just tried a lot of liquors. It was amazing.
There's a lot. They have a lot going on and a lot of history in that building.
And
There's
a
so
lot
much
of amazing products. Oh my goodness. And the care and thought to detail that goes into every single one. And experimentations is super cool. We had a fantastic time.
They have a rum boat, which they keep the barrels of rum out in the water in a boat.
I've just skedaddled to dinner. Shout out to Lynn and Pierre, the owners of Ironworks. We super enjoyed our tour, and we hope that more people can go on tour soon too. Right now, they're not able to quite offer it because it is still the spring of 2021, but hopefully by the summertime.
Yeah, it's still unknown.
I feel like that's the theme.
Like a lot of places,
That's
yeah.
the theme of this video is hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully they're open in the summer.
Dinner. This is the Grand Bankers tap menu. There are so many beers. The beer that I'm about to talk about is clearly so darn good that we're almost through a whole pint already. It is the Shipwright Rum Row Imperial Stout, and it is a collaboration with Shipwright Brewing and Lunenburg Rum Cakes, as well as the Ironworks rum. Bluenose rum was used in it, and here at the Grand Banker they have it on tap, and it comes with a little pairing of Lunenburg rum cake. We got the Lunenburger. It is 6 ounces of local ground beef, smoked mozzarella, smoked bacon, and in the description it says dangerously topped with a whole lot of Nova Scotia lobster. We have a bacon wrap scallop on top. We got the Grand Banker's house cut fries with the cheesy Pilsner dipping sauce. Really good. Do I have stuff all over my face?
Yeah. So good. We're checking out today. We're heading to Mahone Bay for a minute, and then Chester.
For a minute. Did we show about where we stayed?
Yeah, we did. We stayed right here. Yeah, we stayed in this green. Okay, it is Brigantine or Brigantine. It's not Bridgerton, like the show.
We kept saying that.
We keep forgetting what it is.
But this whole green building is actually owned by the same person, and he has a brewery there where we drank beer the other day, and we slept here. And then the restaurant
It's downstairs.
The Grand Banker is downstairs, and it's all connected, which is really cool.
Yeah.
So if you're coming to stay, it's
And they got those liter cans of beer.
One-stop shop.
We just like keep drinking those.
They're so delicious.
Grabbing a coffee from number 9 before we go.
This place is super cool.
This is a very cool spot. Feels like home. We thought we would try Blue Rocks again, but it's starting to snow. Kind of rain snow. Look at that little shack.
I wouldn't have guessed that. Le Vendien. Boulangerie? Le Vendien. I don't know.
Just called it Silent Killer.
It's so silent.
Tesla's everywhere here.
There are many. There are quite a few.
Can't charge them in Cape Breton because there's
Not
only one
enough
plug.
yet. Not enough yet.
They're covered in snow.
Are they actually covered in snow?
Yeah, they were.
Oh.
The Tesla chargers were covered in snow.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Served apple cream, an apple raisin bread pudding, apple turnovers, seed cookie, butter croissants, biscuits, brioche, pretzels, and cheese pretzels and pretzel buns. Usually we have a lot more than this.
So we just went crazy in there and spent a bunch of money and because we're starving.
We got 2 croissants. Somebody actually told us going in there that they questionably could be the best croissants. Arguably, I guess. They arguably could be the best croissants in Nova Scotia. So we had to get them, obviously. Cheese croissant, or cheese pretzel.
Cheese pretzel.
We didn't get anything sweet. Oh, we got this. What did he call it again?
Don't know, but it has dark chocolate.
Dark chocolate. The croissant.
I had to get that one.
These are what we're going to munch in right now.
So it's a croissant with bacon and an egg. And it looks super damn good.
It looks so good. It's amazing. It's so good. The pepper, and it's like salty. There's salt and pepper on the egg, and we're eating it cold. I can't imagine what it's probably like.
Yeah, that's true. I'm going to put the text on the screen so that people can write this down because I don't know how to pronounce it. We are now in Mahone Bay, and we just stopped in at Amos Pewter. And it's a really cool place because you can go right up to the back, and they make all of it right in the store, right in front of you.
And I'll show you this on the table.
Oh gosh.
It's liquid, but as soon as it touches something that's room temperature, but see?
Whoa!
Swish it around in here, but as soon as it touches that table, it's done.
That's amazing. And then you have to break those up and put them back in there?
Not at all. They'll go in just like this.
That's incredible. Oh my gosh, that is so neat.
Bunch of sand holders.
So she showed us some really cool stuff.
Which we didn't expect at all,
Yeah.
but we got our own little demonstration, and there's so much to choose from. And honestly, like, prices aren't that bad. Like, earrings $20, but they're super nice, and like,
Yeah, Skylar bought a bunch of things.
I got two things. I got Mother's Day present, and I got these. I could not pass up a good bee themed jewelry, so
Cool.
got myself some bee
All right.
earrings.
Are we going to get some beer now?
We are gonna go get some beer.
Let's do it. We are here at Saltbox Brewing, and we just got something that you don't see too much. 8 flights. Or sorry.
A flight of 8.
It's very cool.
And they're dog friendly, so we have to come back with our dog.
Because I'm driving, I only drank like one of these, and Skylar drank 7. What do you have to say for yourself?
Love Saltbox. Come to Saltbox Brewing. We have just checked into the Mecklenburgh Inn here in Chester, and this place is absolutely adorable. Our room is Finney's Hat. Each room is actually named after the islands here in Chester. It's so cute. There are so many details that will be impossible to tell you in one video, but bed, super comfy, wallpaper on point, all the little antique-y cute things are amazing. Come see our bathroom. How awesome is this? We have a clawfoot tub. Oh my gosh. There are just so many cool things. Look at this light behind you. There's pressed flowers and a pressed butterfly. And look at the light above us here. There's a little guy.
There's so much going on.
There's just way too much. We literally just checked in like 5 minutes ago. And
ooh, look at this. Ooh, look at this.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. David loves this. He wants to build one for us. Little towel rack ladder. This is so nice. Look at this whole balcony. Like, look behind you. You can see right down into the bay.
Oh, you can see the water.
I'm just gonna hang out here all night. It's a bit chilly.
Cool.
I'll have to grab my jacket.
Go inside where it's warm.
Oldest pub in Nova Scotia. It actually is.
It actually says oldest pub in Nova Scotia. Confirmed. It says right up there. For tonight's dinner, we are eating at the Foxhole, and Skylar got fish and chips.
With sweet potato fries. There is actually other guests at the inn that recommended the fish and chips. They said it was amazing. They didn't get sweet potato fries, however, just ate one. And it was really good. So.
And we were supposed to get the lobster croissant, but they're out of croissants. So I got the Philly cheesesteak.
Which also looks really good, and we've paired it with some Forecastle brew. I actually can't remember the name. It's like Forecastle.
No, it's just their.
Oh, okay.
That's it. Yeah,
Forecastle Ale.
But it's made by Garrison, and it's really good. How was it?
It was really good. I mean, actually, Clearly I hated it. It looks like I hated it at least. Looks like David hated his as well, but if you can tell. No, it was delicious. I'm so full. Oh my god! I've not seen this much spring in one place.
It's got very McKinnon Canyon vibes here. This is lovely.
This is so nice.
Good night. You okay, bud? You hungry?
No.
As opposed to they've gone to
We are just about to check out of this place, and I'm sad to leave.
Very sad. I would love to come back.
Yeah.
If you're ever in Chester.
Yeah, if you get the chance. There's so many cool, unique things in this house. It's an awesome place.
Including a hammock that I'm pushing David in.
It's a bit windy.
Right now, so hopefully you can hear us say this. Before we hit the road though, we gotta grab a cookie from the cookie jar.
Ooh.
It says the cookie jar is always full. Really good.
This is the Chester waterfront. It's a pretty windy, wet, and cold out there today. So I think we're sticking to indoors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was raining on and off all morning. It was actually raining a lot last night, but the place we were staying was so cozy that it was just perfect. I wouldn't have wanted it any other way. You could hear it lightly falling on the window pane. We are here at Kiwi Cafe in Chester, and we came here for the Lobster haddock chowder. We've heard amazing things on it. It's so creamy and good, but we also decided we couldn't resist to pair it with a lobster roll. These guys serve it with a dill mayo, and it smells amazing on our brioche bun.
This is what I got. It's the Eggs Benedict with lobster. It looks great. Some home fries, microgreens, and it looks like every meal comes with their kiwi. It's Kiwi Cafe.
Super creamy. And there's big chunks of haddock in it, and some littler chunks of lobster, and then the big claw as well. It's really good.
Look at that mess behind us.
Look at it.
That's what 2 weeks on the road looks like.
Oops. But to be fair, it looked like that when we were starting out anyway, so.
We are full. Kiwi Cafe was great. Definitely check them out if you're here in Chester.
It was really yummy, great service, really delicious food. And once again though, we are leaving Chester with more things to check out for the next time we're here than we even realized when we first arrived. Because it's always once you get somewhere, you start talking to the locals and you find out all of the yummy spots to check out, and there's never enough time to do it all. So if you have any recommendations for the South Shore area, all of the places that we've been, please let us know, because we will be making a lengthier list, and then we'll depict how long we're actually going to spend in the area by that list for next time.
Yeah. We'll see you guys in the next video.
We're on to do something else crazy.
Bye.
Bye. It's a video, so you can actually act like
it. We are DaveyandSky.
No, you can't put your arms out too. The anniversary, but also to take you along with us of everything Bluna. My God.
It's like a fly just went.
My God. My God.
Check this out, look. See this sweater? Tells us where to stand.
How do you say it again?
Where? Where?
Stop.
Welcome to Lunenburg. We're DaveyandSky. Love that poutine.
I do love the poutine.
Love that poutine.
I'm done taking photos.
Give it some love.
I'll give you some love.